Well, I'm fasting again today, and I realized something yesterday as I was fasting. I planned to fast for 2 hours, for 2 days, and I didn't. And I realized that, perfection is the enemy of progress. And I'm keeping a journal of my fasting, and there is no perfect way. You can plan to do uh, 2 days, 2 weeks, or whatever of just water fasting. For me, it's good for me, and I think it would be good, beneficial to a lot of people. But I think a lot of people, they say, well, they can't do it, or they can only do it for so long. For me, it's a discipline that I strive for, and the longest I did was for about 5 days, and then after the fifth day, I was up at 3 in the morning and I had to get food. For the most part, though, again, it's about the internal discipline. And you know what? Your body's going to get hungry, and there are times when you're going to give in to your hunger needs. But it's still something for me to work on for my own strength. I was on a show called Chaotic Truth, uh, or what they call CT's channel, and there's a guy on there by the name of King Shenard, and he is a follower of Neely Fuller. And I've known these people for years. I I've had a no white I had a no white guilt show on Blog Talk Radio since I think 2011, maybe 2012. And I've been around these people for a long, long time. I know their mindset. And one of the things that they do, a lot of them, because a lot of them, are very egocentric and are even narcissistic, they will attack you personally. They will find some form of dirt on you or try to hit you in the most uh, sensitive ways. They're very vicious people by nature. And CT kind of exposes this. And they're trying to make you angry, because when they make you angry, then they have a little bit of control with you. That's kind of fun for them, because they enjoy your reaction. Because for the most part, they know you're not going to do anything. Now, if they were in prison, they would never act that way. Narcissists and egotists change their behavior when they're in prison because they know it's life threatening, and they know they can get hurt. So they don't play those games. But on, the internet, and sometimes maybe people will try to find up with them, but they'll call the cops on you immediately. They'll get you arrested and they'll sue you. Because to them, honor and fair fight, that's got nothing with them. They're there to hurt you. And that's the main thing about people like King Shenard, a lot of Pan-Africanists, a lot of people who are woke and believe in that victim ideology. Their belief is however they respond to you, it's because they're all about their struggle, and their ego is through their struggle. So when they defend themselves, they're defending their ego, and you cannot reason with them at all. They're not logical. They don't follow a logical path. They can't be, by nature, they cannot be objective. So the best thing you can do to them is economically punish them. And if you have to defend yourself very well against them. And that would be the same with any form of egotist, whether they're in a neo-Nazi group or they're in a they're followers of Neely Fuller. Neely Fuller people feel themselves as very self-righteous, and however they respond to you, for them, can never equal the past, particularly if it's against a white person, can never equal the past injustices that you've done to them. They are very racially vendetta-minded, And that's one of the reasons why I won't live among certain groups, because, you're going to come across a racially vendetta-minded person. And it's always, best to be safe. There might be times in my life where I don't have the money or I fall short, but my preference is always to strive to stay away from people who have a vendetta mindset. Anyway, this has been Brian with Transparency and Merit. Like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and thank you for listening.